Hello. Once again, we're back. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing strains so you don't have to. Because, as I stated in my first and second video, a lot of 420 people in the community, I feel, or especially over where I live, don't pay too much attention to their strains or the information, or at least what they're smoking. Like, I feel like everything I said was the same thing, just in a different way. But I feel like they don't care enough about what they're smoking, and more so, I just want some weed, or I just want this, and just make sure it's good enough. But the truth of it is, it matters. Different people likes different things. Different effects come from different strains. That's just a fact. Like, I understand that you can react differently to different ones, but that's just based off of you. But different strains have common different effects. With that being said, we're gonna be diving straight into it. I'm really excited for this because this one is an indica dominant, and as y'all know, my favorite types are indica dominants. So it's like we can't go wrong with this. With that being said, today's strain is going to be OG Godfather. As you can see, it's going to be in cartridge form. I haven't even like took it out the paper yet. Like I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see how this babe's gonna be. Now, before we even actually let's take it out the paper before we start reading it. Let's take a quick looky of its form. See how beautiful it is. 3.5. Godfather OG? Yeah, Godfather OG. Look at this jar though. Bubble check. Boop. Look how solid that bubble is. They held back a little bit. But look how just like this is a good amount. This is a good amount. I can't wait to dive into this. But before that, what is a session without knowing some things that I could be possibly dealing with? Getting into it, as I stated earlier, it's an indica dominant, 60-40. I might start throwing out the percentages more often. I feel like it shouldn't matter only if it's dominant or not and what type of dominant it is. But I feel like the percentages kind of do matter also because people are like they probably want a certain amount of their favorite strain. So yeah, we got for the nice effects: euphoria, happy, hungry, relaxing, and sleepy. I got a little bit of eats on the side for when I'm done. I was already eating this China King. Yes, that shit smack. But I really enjoy the strains that help me go to sleep or help me eat. So I'm like how this sounded already. We also relieve arthritis, asthma, chronic pain, depression, headaches, insomnia, lost appetite, PTSD, and stress. With the flavors ranging from grape, herbal, pine, sweet, and woody. Now this sounds like a more earthy, like this with the flavors. It sounds like a more earthy strain. I feel like I'm not gonna get much sweetness from this. I don't. I feel like it's gonna. It's a one pen that I used to have back in the day. It had like a kiss on it. Man, that one was earthy. That one was good though. Earthy isn't bad. I knew it. Aromas: earthy, grape, pine, what is that? Pungent, spicy. Now, I don't know how I feel about the aromas, but I feel like it's just gonna be earthy. I feel like overall it's gonna taste earthy. It's gonna smell earthy. I hope it has a little sweetness to it. Like I feel like if it's gonna be earthy, I want it to have like a little fruitiness to it in a way, a leafy fruitiness to it. With that being said, let's dive into this because I am very excited to try this. This would be my first out of like the cartridge form because this one's in cartridge form. Out of the carts, this would be my first 3.5. And just looking at it in cart form, just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's girth baxing on us, bro. Now, what I will say, do I feel like doing all the methods? No. Now, why? Because during this recording, it is 1 o'clock a.m. and it's kind of hot. And if I turn the air conditioner on, we will be having zero airflow. But what I will say is, I'm probably am gonna do all the methods depending on how I'm feeling after a blinker. A whip wouldn't be too bad, obviously. A blinker wouldn't be too bad. But then again, this is a fresh 3.5 called Godfather OG. It's like the dawn of all cushions. Um, with that being said, I think I'll just lower the mode. I don't have to make it like a crazy strong pull. I feel like I always have it on red when I could just have it more mellow. With that being said, let's try this. I feel like I'm taking my time, and we can just go straight into it. Hmm. Oh, oh! That was a bad reading hill for sure. But the way this pull is weirder for one. It's it's kind of smoother though. It's piney though. It tastes like a tree. Like it reminds me of an oak tree or like one of those trees with bark on the side and it had like a pine tree, not an oak tree, a pine tree. So you definitely taste the pininess, herbalness. It smells earthy. It smells earthy. Even at Reno's was earthy. That was a bad Reno though. Now, once like I said, it's a little hot in here. In fact, for a brief moment, I'm turning the air conditioner for like a quick second. Then we're gonna go straight into the blink. Now, I think I'm gonna just pre-blink game. All right. With that being said, let's just dive straight into the blinker. Now, man, let's get it. Actually, I feel like I feel. Or- okay, I didn't cough. I feel. I feel like I did pretty well. For a blinker, and niggas be dying from them. Like, I'm not niggas. I'm simply you know, reaching a new. That was a slight sneeze. Dust in the air, it happens. Damn, that shit got me breaking a little sweat. But I survived that. Like, I don't know if y'all seen last video when I don't know what the video before last. It was Purple Haze with me and Jimmy, and I was dying. Both of us was dying. I couldn't even do the equation with it. But I'm in the mood to do the equation. So we're going to do the equation. And of course, that means 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That's the real one. Will I be able to survive till then? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I've been sucking ass at my hills recently. I don't know why. Like I'm thinking my nose. I low key think like it stopped up, but I can breathe out of it. But I hear a little noise when I breathe out of it. Like, but with that being said, let's get to it. God damn, nigga. I don't want my sweat off. You got me sweating. Now, for new smokers, I highly recommend you to not do the equation method. That shit might just take your life. No, effect wise, I feel happy. But so fucking relaxed. Like I can melt in my chair. But I'm sweating. That's another thing. I feel like since we're already done with the pulls, I'm turning on the air conditioner. So I'm sweating, but I feel so eased with it. I feel like this is afternoon to nighttime smokers. I will highly recommend for nighttime smokers. I feel like this is one of the things that you like hit after a long day. Come home chill. Just clocked off. Just came home from school. Came home from practice or wherever you just came home from doing. Damn, I dropped that. I highly recommend it to the people that's trying to chill. Get a little puff in before getting some eats or going to sleep. But I will say it just relaxes you. Like, I can go for some TV after this. With that being said, stay fried, people. I love you. I will rate this. 9. 9. This feels. The pools actually feel pretty friendly. The pools feel really nice and friendly. 9 out of 10. You should give it a try. And remember, live life. Try to love. Enjoy your laughs. And look close enough so you can learn.